You're not too bad. I had to let you out though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, if you don't let the goats out,
I know.
there'll be no peace.
It's doing this or the hay will poke my butt.
Big video today. Big video.
Are you making an announcement, you and Cookie Crumbs?
Me and Cookie have some big news for you. The goats now, anytime we're in the barn, like filming, making a video or something, if we don't let them out, they'll just yell at us the whole time.
This is Austin is actually doing a kindness to goats for the YouTube channel, so you don't have to hear them scream the entire time. And I think hearing the goats in the video has already put off a couple people from getting goats.
And now we got a loud chicken yelling at us.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, if the noise bothers you,
Wrong channel.
Camels are pretty quiet.
There's a shot of buttons there. Those buttons, right?
Kendra and Austin in the barn with an announcement. So I feel like half of our viewers will already know what's going on.
Yeah, you can comment below, pause it, and tell us that you already know what this video is about.
It's not about getting goats.
We already got goats and all the animals.
And all the animals. It's about another thing we said we weren't going to do again.
Did we?
Yeah, we definitely, because people, like, they would say before, are you? And other people would be like, no, they said they're done. No, nothing is ever finished in life.
Never say never. It was 10:30 at night. The coldest, no, actually it wasn't.
No, that
so
wasn't the
cold.
coldest,
Right, yeah, no.
but it was a cold.
A cold night in, well, how many?
April?
Yeah, April? Cold evening in April. We're on pig birth watch and notice full moon. Something about a full moon makes the babies on the farm. Pulls the tides and pulls the babies. Alright, so I'm going out to check on Munchkin. I had come out to the barn to check on Munchkin, our Kuni sow that was getting ready to farrow. And sure enough, she was showing signs of farrowing. So we jumped in. I was just watching her. You didn't even come out.
Yeah, you were out here watching, yeah.
You're like, when it comes to the births, special ops. Most of the time it's because the animals that we have, 9 out of 10, I can't fit my hand inside should we have to pull something. That's why I've only ever pulled one animal on this whole farm.
Don't worry, your time's coming.
Is it?
Yeah.
Munchkin was delaying. We were having, it was a long, prolonged labor, and I was getting nervous that we had to pull this, start pulling piglets. There's not been a whole lot of progress. And when you're watching a birth, progress is something good to see. You know, a rhythm. Make every so many minutes, something new happens. We saw the nesting, then we saw her move to laying down. Then I started to notice a discharge. Hasn't been any progress in a little while, so I'm a little concerned. Not a lot concerned. I tend to be a worrier about these sort of things. Little concerned. So I called you out to the barn. You got dressed up and you came out.
There you go. There you go.
Backwards, right?
It's okay. I know. There we go. Grab those rags there. Got a big old straw coat.
Oh man, we were just driving through that thing the other day. And the hustle bustle of birth.
Yeah, it was kind of at a slow spot between piglets being born, and we took a couple minutes to kind of update on the video and say what was going on.
Well,
and I updated you.
You sure did.
What are we at? 2 boys? No, 2 girls, 4 boys. Is that right? Girls are definitely it's a boy year for us. The biggest was a girl and the smallest was a girl.
These are always really special. Yeah, just special moments on the homestead. Birth's one of the most exciting parts.
I'm glad you like the birth still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm pregnant.
Are you really? Are you pregnant? Are you for real? Are you really pregnant, Kendra?
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, man. Oh, man, it's a full moon. Are you really pregnant? Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Wow. Are you kidding?
Can't see your face.
That's all right. Wow. Wow, you got me again. Wow. Are you for real? All right.
Pretty surprised.
Holy guacamole. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm actually shaking. I haven't shaken from that in a long time. Oh, wow, Kendra. Oh man, are you okay? Wow. How'd you know so long? Now tell me. There it is.
We're pregnant. If anyone
Along with almost every female on this farm, you too are now pregnant.
the females of age.
Yes. Yeah, not the goats. We're talking about animals. And
You said
you.
females. So.
Animals. Along with most of the animals, you too. Anyway, we're pregnant.
We're pregnant.
We always wait to tell. That's why I think it was about right after we found out, you get pretty
Sick.
Pretty sick. Really, really, really sick. You may remember, most of you, that about a month and a half ago we like disappeared. We didn't make a video for a month. We didn't say anything. We didn't do anything. And then I kind of vague posted on Instagram like, hey everybody, a lot going on right now. Can't really talk about it. Just know good stuff coming. So,
Vague posting.
vague booking. That was mostly why we disappeared, because when
Yeah, it's survival mode.
Yeah.
I'm so sick, I can't do anything. Austin has
And,
to take all the responsibility of everything.
So I was like Mr. Mom and Mr. Half Dad. I did all your, not all, honestly,
Yeah, no,
I did
most
about
of
a
it.
third of what you normally do.
You did enough to keep us all alive.
Nailed it.
You can't do everything I do. You
Yeah.
still have to do everything you do.
Well,
so.
I couldn't do everything I did. That's why I didn't make a video for like months. But yeah, so I kind of took over in the house, did some cooking. I cooked more meals than I've ever cooked in my entire life.
They were delicious, most of them.
I did okay.
No,
I
they
did
were
all right.
good. They were really good. The tripod is moving because the goat's kicking it.
Yeah, of course, of course. We have a ton going on here this year. One of our bigger years on the homestead.
Yeah, a lot of things we haven't done before.
Yeah.
Pigs, pig breeding,
Pig breeding,
camel breeding.
camel breeding.
A couple cows will be in milk.
Once you found out, and then you told me, we still had some big stuff planned that we had to get through. And one of the big things
It was Chicken Butcher Day.
Chicken Butcher Day, which if you're going to be nauseous,
Well, thankfully it hadn't started yet. So the timing was pretty good as far as that went. The pigs were done farrowing and we got Chicken Butcher Day squeezed in there. And then right after that I started really getting sick.
yeah. So we got all the like big spring things done. Then the morning sickness set in, and that's why just for about a month we went to like survival mode, month and a half. Didn't do the live show because you were not.
I would not have been fun on the live show.
Didn't do the podcast because it was just like, I didn't want to do it alone. Now I got a great co-host, and doing it all by myself.
Can't replace me.
No, I can't. It'd be boring. I did have a count at Mike for one episode, and then now we're back. We're back to doing the show because you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm
Mostly.
starting to feel better mostly.
Officially in the second trimester.
Yeah.
We never announce early, just because, you know, we want to wait to make sure everything's working.
Yeah, it's nice to keep it to ourselves for a while too.
Yeah, we've been trying to keep it to ourselves, but we filmed a video this week. We're working with pigs, and you'll see that later this week. And Kate was like, you're gonna have to be careful what shots you get.
It's all gonna have to be like from here up. Because it's my 6th child, which means I'm showing quite early.
So I was like, yeah, no, it'll be okay. I can edit. Can't edit this baby bump out. So we figured, you know what, at this point, we're in the 2nd trimester. If you're gonna be in a video,
if I'm going to be in a video,
you're gonna be seen. And
unless,
everyone
yeah,
will. We've already actually had a few people guessing. There's been a few people.
Some people were very observant.
Yeah.
When the calf came, I don't know if anyone noticed I had seasickness bands on.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody noticed that and
Just
guessed.
thought they were really cool bracelets.
Yeah, there are some observant people.
Getting kind of a shift, right? We're shifting for the change in the year. We still have a lot of big things planned. We're still doing the show, the podcast, but we're starting to get ready for the excitement of another baby. We will not find out what it is. We never ever do. I'm gonna
Go out on a limb?
Go out on a limb and say I'm hoping you're making a girl in there, but you know, just to keep things even. Keep the power, the balance in the family. You got a guess yet?
I'll guess girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feeling like maybe?
It's you know what? I'll be right 50% of the time right now. So
last time when you were pregnant with the baby,
the former baby,
we did every month we did like a video on this. We did a series. Kind of documented the journey.
Like what's it like being pregnant and farming or homesteading?
Yeah, so we've already kind of done that. I don't know how much. I think this one is just going to work in with our regular thing, right? We're gonna, it's part of what we do now. We homestead, we have a family, our family grows. It's kind of part of the rhythm. And I feel, I mean, I'm a slow learner, but by the 6th one, yeah, I feel like this was the best.
First trimester?
Yeah, what do you think?
I feel like I felt the worst, but I feel like you did the best.
Oh, that's so nice to have on camera.
Yeah, I mean, the bar was set by you.
Hello?
The bar was set by you. And you have excelled by surpassing that bar that you set.
Yeah, you know, it will take, and we're actually going to talk about this on our podcast this Saturday. If you want to join us live, 12:30 Eastern time. We do our podcast live on YouTube.
Right.
Stream it. We're going to just talk kind of about, amongst other topics we're going to be talking about on Saturday. One of the things we'll cover is just kind of how pregnancy works into the homestead. You are a huge pillar for this homestead.
Size-wise right now.
When we lose that 100% from you, like when you were sick for an entire month of morning sickness, it definitely affects this homestead. I think the first time you came out to the barn after that first month, it was like, what happened?
We always say don't operate at maximum, but spring is a time where sometimes it just happens. We are operating at our maximum.
We may, in going into the fall, pare down a little bit because we've been through this before. We know.
Should.
We absolutely should. So if you
but
see,
we do not know.
For example, one thing we've been discussing is choosing pig breeds. We have 2 right now. We have Coonies and we have IPPs. And now that we know we're gonna have a new baby, we know exactly, well, we don't know exactly what to expect, but we have a good idea at this point what that means for our family. That's one area we could pare down. We could figure out, of the 2 breeds, which do we want to keep going forward with.
Yeah, 2 breeds that we like.
We like both.
So we don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah, what decision we're making.
And we unfortunately haven't yet bred the IPP, so we've been through the Cooney experience, but not the IPP. So that's just one of the animals we've been discussing on paring down. We'll kind of leave the others as we go, and usually we work our season into the fall. We have our big harvest in the fall of all our whatever we were growing, the meat animals and everything. And then we take our winter to decide what are we going to change for next year.
Yeah, we kind of have to do that early this year.
We have to do that a little earlier. So, because we don't want to be deciding, you know, to try to sell animals while we have a newborn baby. So, a lot to figure out. So you'll see how this affects our homestead throughout this year. One of the things that'll be a huge change that I am coming to terms with, I guess.
Yes. Well, you do like the product.
I will probably have to do a lot of the training for milking. Especially grasshoppers. Probably gonna be some kicking, probably gonna be some wrangling, and of course we don't want to have you near any of that. So, should be a very, very fun YouTube series. Austin trains a heifer to milk.
Austin trains a heifer.
So if you guys are looking forward to that, you know.
You should be.
Oh man, that'll be.
She was your favorite.
She was. So we'll see how long that lasts.
You'll get so mad at her.
Yep. We're excited. We know, I mean, I don't know, kids are just a blessing, and they grow up fast, so
we're glad to have a chance to have a baby again.
Yeah, a little we call them reset button because it brings you back. We have 2 kids now who are going to be double digits, which is like,
how did that happen?
It's very strange. So to be able to have, you know, another generation growing up on the farm, and all the kids, they all wanted another baby brother or baby sister. Oh, I had a lot of pressure. Everybody was like, come on, Daddy, one more.
As you can see by the mustache, he gives into pressure easily.
My kids' pressure, not YouTube comments pressure.
No, his kids made him grow a mustache. We're done?
It's like 1,000 degrees.
I'm ready to go inside.
Somebody here gets cranky in the heat.
Yes, and I have to take care of him when he does.
That a girl.